Thanks for staying with us. Good morning to you wherever you are. In this segment, it's called the Money Masterclass.
That's
And just in
right.
case you didn't know, today it's brought to you by J&B Bank.
You know, you just said that about them, say, just in case you never know. Am I like, work every day, thank God, just to make a little dough. Am I like, I like it. That's right. Summertime.
It's a summer. Well, in this conversation, financial educator Carlton Stewart is going to be helping us identify and maybe even minimize those sneaky seasonal summer costs. Do you like that alliteration? Well, they often creep it up when school is out. The fridge never closes. What are you doing in the fridge?
The light them don't turn off.
Oh gosh, the lights
water
don't turn.
don't stop running.
The fan.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to be outside, but guess what? It don't always work out that way.
It's very expensive inside. Yeah.
Indeed. So, Carlton, what you got for
How
us?
are you,
Good
Carlton?
morning. I'm doing very good. How are you both doing this morning?
Fabulous.
We're good.
Very
We're
trendy.
good.
You know, we are summer, so we are trying out in the summer.
Yeah,
We are trying
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing,
You have a Serengeti theme for the
Alright.
food awards later.
You're right.
Yeah, like-
Speaking of
No, man.
which,
No, man.
and so you come and change that hairstyle.
Hello,
And these are the
Carlton.
things we talk about for the summer.
And that's a sneaky cost for
And
the
a sneaky,
summer.
I'm going to jump into this morning, a sneaky cut for the summer. If you don't realize, then you say, I change
Yeah.
that shirt, I change hairstyle.
Yeah,
Man, we have to be like you. You say how much pocket you have. Six pocket
to
you
keep
come
all the
with
money
today,
there.
yeah.
It's like, I like men with a lot of pockets on their pants.
Yeah,
And
no,
it said
sir.
like, it's a lot of money.
They need more places to put the
That's
money.
when I said the tight pants, man, them, I kind of walk for it. I said,
Okay.
where is your wallet?
The pocket
Me not see no
empty.
billfold, me not see it. Me not see no card, like no card
The
case.
holder, the
The
holder.
card
Yeah,
holder,
you're
I'm
not
not
seeing
seeing
that
it.
in your
Why are
time.
you a man and you don't have any
when you
money
don't
at all? That is a red flag for
true.
me.
That is
The
true.
problem.
But it is now summer, and I mentioned in a previous session that we had that is my favorite season.
Yes.
But there's a survey that was done on savings.com, and it is agreed that summer is the most expensive season.
Absolutely.
The most expensive
Oh,
one.
more than Christmas?
Yes, because it's a longer, it's area.
Yes.
It's a longer, more money is being spent. So
Yes.
Christmas, a lot comes in, but overall, the cost
It's
to
a one day,
it is more costly to an individual.
Yeah.
So Christmas may make more money because corporations and stuff may spend a lot and do different
That is
things,
true.
etc. But the cost to you and I is much more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
From that same survey, 37% of parents experience financial anxiety.
True.
Because they're like, what's going to happen now? You know, they start feeling antsy
Mm-hmm.
about the cost that it will impact their financial lives overall. So the first thing that jumps out from a parental perspective as well is childcare.
Yep.
School
Yes.
is, we're glad school is out, you know, but then we start thinking,
Where am I gonna
what
go?
am I going to do with so
them?
and so?
Yeah.
Especially if they are younger children, they
Yes.
can't stay home by themselves.
Yes.
They start wondering, oh, what are we really going right?
Yes.
So the cost of daycare now comes in.
Yes.
And then you ask yourself, daycare now becomes so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Some persons who have young children, and you know about the cost of daycare or a living person come and take after the children, you know it's a cost that sometimes is more expensive than the school fee
Absolutely.
that you were paying for
Yes.
the term or for example.
Yeah.
You're talking about now they're out. If they are not able to stay home and you're trying to find daycare now will work. You're looking at summer
Summer
camp
camps,
or summer
yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Summer camps, I'm seeing the cost $60,000 for camp.
Yes.
$50,000.
$40,000.
Yeah.
$40,000 for
Easily.
a 1 week
Easily.
camp. 2 week camp was down to $80,000. I'm like, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
$80,000
Yeah.
for 2 weeks. And sometimes you as a parent, because you don't have an option really and truly, last
Yeah.
week I said, Jesus God, what am I going to do with so and so? You book a summer camp.
Yeah.
But those costs can add up. I'm seeing summer school fees as well.
Yeah.
Pricey, expensive. For the week, $20,000 for the week.
Yeah.
So for the month, really, $80,000.
And sometimes it's like from 9 till 1
9 till
or 9
1.
till
Yeah,
12.
it finished early.
Early, yes. So you're like,
And then it don't keep on Fridays.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
4
And
days.
And
Yeah.
lunch is not included.
Yeah.
So you're like, what is
And
that?
any little activities that went on, you have to pay extra.
Have it done yourself again. Because you're going home, you have one trip,
Yeah.
you have to pay for the trip. You have this day at summer school, socks day, $5 more for socks
Hat
day.
day,
yeah.
Hat day, all of these activities not included in the summer school
Yeah.
fee. But parents sometimes you do have a choice, then you say, just pick up the pin in them and send them. But are you looking at how these costs will add up when you swipe that card, etc., over the period? You're looking at equipment costs if you're doing activity. Them are just go swimming here, so them are look at
Yes.
things during the summer period. These things add up. Number 3, you mentioned, and that's how you started, the increased utility
I'm
bills,
telling you.
that is going to be a challenge or can sneak up on you if you don't make them.
And this summer is very hot to
Jesus,
begin with, so
fan
it's
on,
like
AC on.
It's crazy.
You don't want to give the kids them strokes. The things are they're in the fridge. Open the fridge, I see the fridge. You're like, what is happening here? And you're a parent, sometimes you're at work, the kids are at home, I terrorize the light bill, terrorize the fridge, I reach home, the fridge empty.
Yeah.
Food cost is going up now.
Because people eat more when they're bored.
I have nothing
You're
else to
eating
do.
not because you're hungry, you're
Yeah.
just bored.
You're just bored. And you are not there sometimes as a parent, the kids are just running through things.
And then if the kids are at a certain age, then they want to run boat with their
Alright.
things
And
them.
they friend them
And
come
them call
on
with them
boat,
friend
friend
them.
them.
And them cook out your things them.
That
And
is
you're
true.
like, Father God, you
That
see,
is true.
oh
You
God,
see,
me
I
I try to
know.
see your face, God.
See, I know.
And then pit there, Father God, and make me just a show
And
me.
it's not like once upon a time
From the
where you
pulpit.
where you used to have you could have collect some buckle and run a boat.
No,
Those days
the
are-
word- yeah.
those days are
Them
over.
people to bullshit. Them not right.
You know, say you have your mackerel in
You let
go-
mackerel come with
You have to fly
two
through the
one.
mackerel
Yeah.
and then it gone.
Get it gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
On the
parents
floor.
Or
are
the egg them. You see the egg them?
Don't want to talk about egg
The
them.
egg
Okay? I'm
them.
passionate about
I'm
the
going
egg.
to feel the egg.
The egg them gone. But these are things that you have to
And the
consider.
bread. You see egg and bread?
Jesus,
It's a
just
wrap.
done.
Yeah.
So we have to consider those additional costs as well. Because
Yeah.
you're buying snacks because you think the school out, but you still have to know buying more snacks because
Burn through the snacks.
them and them
Yeah.
friend them, I come down to something then. What's your summer budget? Because you have events coming up and you can't be everywhere. You can't want the food awards, you can't
Brian
want the CC
McKnight,
Winehouse
Sunfest,
concert, you can't the Sunfest. Brian, you can't be all of the events.
Why?
Because with these events come 5 different hairstyle, 5 different
yeah.
I got the
outfit,
wig.
5 different every single thing.
Yes.
So you must invest in the wigs like real estate.
A real wig.
diversify your portfolio.
Your portfolio of wigs, I understand. But as a consumer, as somebody who you have been attracted by these events, you
Yeah.
must know what I can do.
True.
And I said all the time, don't let FOMO be the enemy of your financial life.
True.
The fear of missing out, you have to say, no man, everybody got their awards, and I forgot. You spend a 30 grand. Everybody's going to Brian McKnight, you spend a 40 grand. All right, Sunfest, you spend a 60 grand. CC wines are come, you want to go to summer holy, so you spend, I forgot the concert.
Yeah.
That's my next 20.
You know, say, I must say, you know, the world like them here. I'm going to pick up the woman. So, like, God is going to be, God is watching.
Don't listen. I start your worship. No, it's everywhere you
Like,
are.
guys, are you for real?
Listen to me. I've heard them.
I saw look back last year. Yeah, what was he see what that? Them ladies
Them
get
want-
that
them
spirit
want
from stage, you
go-
know.
them
The
want-
spirit.
They want to close up the summer.
You want
Holy.
after all of
After all the
the
wrong bangs,
shenanigans.
Yeah,
you're
the
closing out.
debauchery.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you have to think about
Not to mention when August come, you have August 1 and August 6 and all that time.
Independence
Yes.
time again.
Independence.
And then school, and back to school is right
Alright.
there.
You still have ATI?
Yeah, dream weekend,
Dream
yes.
weekend,
yeah.
Yes, it's still a thing, yes.
But which event are you going
Yes.
to go?
So
It
where you
cannot be all of them.
said, would you suggest you decide from early out that these are the things I'm doing
Yes.
and so anything else
I just
get
saw it
left?
go. Because bear in mind, when you buy tickets them before, you have pre-sold, or cheaper cost as
Yeah,
well.
early
So
bird.
decide which one you can afford, which one you can do, and don't allow your friends to say, we have got everyone, because maybe you can't afford it, but they
True.
can. We want to think about that as well. Increase in transport cost and toll. I don't say anything else.
Yeah.
One beach trip, run your $40,000 for you and the children.
Yes.
Your full tank of gas, 15,000. Toll, on next 7,000. Beach entrance cost, on next 2,000. Food, on next 20,000. Easily $50,000. So you want to determine you have a beach 2 times for the summer, 3 times for the
Yeah.
summer. But lastly,
Or you can cook and carry too.
cook
so
and
there are
carry.
ways to mitigate,
Reduce.
to reduce.
Nice.
Yeah.
Especially if the beach can allow you to.
True,
Some beach don't allow you to bring in
True,
food as
true.
well.
So
you
find
want
the
to look
ones,
at-
yeah, do your
All right.
research,
Which is
yeah.
my last one. Final alternative activities. Go
That's
river.
why I like river.
Last time we went to
River,
cook, and it was
hey.
amazing.
Yeah, river
Let's not
fun.
sleep on the river.
You see Hidden Beauty,
Listen to
High
them.
Hidden Beauty, good morning. In St. Anne there, let me tell you, amazing. Reggae Hill, nice.
Yeah, Reggae Hill is
Love
good.
it,
Yeah,
yeah,
Reggae
man.
Hill is very
And it's
nice,
very
yeah.
close and right there,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
So you want to try alternative things. You don't have to be at all the expensive events because sometimes the
Yeah.
beauty is found in some of these nice,
True,
small,
simple things.
simple, intimate things.
Sister did tell we know,
Yeah,
simplicity we use to survive, mad.
I'm a song,
Yeah.
that's my summer song.
Yeah.
Simplicity, my videos have the simplicity. Mr. After you're done, do everything, come back to basic, because you can't. 'Cause
Yeah.
school is coming September.
Yes.
Kids are going back to school, money will be spent, but we want to enjoy summer within the confines of what
enjoy
we can
summer
afford.
responsibly.
Responsibly.
And Carlton, I'm happy that you said that and that we ended on that note, because back to school is real and the costs associated are very real. And I think it is a travesty if you should, when parents waste their money or spend their money frivolously during the summer, and then you're looking at your child and not being able to buy their books, not being able to buy their shoes and all their school equipment because you would have spent it on just wanting, fun, and you just do that. Listen, the children come first. Their education comes first. So before you even start spending for the summer, I would say if you can get the book list early.
No. My philosophy is, you see this month, make the first, do some of the things. Them. You see July month end, you see August month end, me done, I just maybe two pencil. In August is made to spend on like little miscellaneous. Miscellaneous.
I know little August maybe by the shoe because sometimes the kids grow during summer. So I may leave that until maybe August. But everything else, early. So be responsible, guys, for the summer for me, please. Enjoy. But remember, there are other things coming. September, October, you don't have a child, but maybe you want to go back to school. You can't party the entire summer, you can't go back to school September.
That is so true.
But some things are happening, you need to improve your life. So responsibly, you know where to find this Carlton GST on all platforms. Have an amazing morning, everybody.
Yep, and you must also make sure your rent and your mortgage and these things. Don't follow the people then. You hear me tell you? Because some of the time, you follow people and they end up sucked out through wooden spoon. Right? Because you're up in the parties, and then when they have their bills paid, you're the only one over there suffering, right? Or they don't have any bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Party with somebody with bridge light, like a year light bill is 50,000.
How come?
I'm just saying.
How come?
I'm just saying. You have to learn or leave.
Let's leave this segment right now.
Let's leave this segment right now. Well, guess what, Carlton? Thank you as always for bringing us such a valuable information. And I know it has resonated with me, and I'm sure our viewers have found it and always find it to be very timely and pertinent. So thank you, sir, for sharing your expertise with us. That's all the time that we have in this Money Masterclass, brought to you by
JN Bank.
That's right. But before we go, though, our Sunrisers shared some of their school mottos.
All right.
So we have Black River High School, we create our destiny.
Oh,
yep. Manning's High School, life without learning is death. Wow, powerfully, man. Life without learning is death. Holy Childhood High School, after the battle, the reward. Woolman's High School. Yes, Childcare say, yes, the reward. Woolman's High School, Age Quad Agis.
All right.
Do what you're doing with the best, to the best of your ability. And
that's what Age Quad Agis mean?
And that them say, Childcare put it. Childcare, ranking, you get address? She have a restaurant. She them sell ice cream and cake.
Yeah.
96. Where you said Childcare? The address, but we give that address. 96 A Malines Road. Delicious. Your delicious. What? Very delicious sweet treats.
Sweet treat.
Very delicious sweet treats. Right. 96A Malines Road. Right. Get your cheesecake and your ice cream. Very delicious. Right. And of course, Kingston College, Fortis, Saturday non protest. The brave may fall, but never yield and learn. Or leave. For me. And Merle Grove High School, of course. Labor Omnia Winkett. And what was St. Catherine?
Preces et opera omnia vincunt, which is Pray and Work Conquer All.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Fabulous. And we're conquering TV right here. Coming up
Conquering. Mighty conquerors.
Jamaica.
That's what we call ourselves.
No Jamaica.
No Jamaica.
No Jamaica.
Hi. So this and that. Hi. It's anime time.
Okay. It's anime time, guys. Right here on CBN Sunrise. Don't go anywhere. That is your money now.